And good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ross Palumbo. There are new developments tonight after someone killed a high-profile defense attorney in her San Francisco home. Our top story tonight. We begin tonight with a weather alert.
Starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ross Palumbo. 2 arrests tonight after a manhunt that's dragged on for 2 days now. It began with a bank robbery in Scotts Valley and at one point caused Highway 17 to be shut down for hours yesterday. But just 2 hours ago, police spotted their stolen car in San Jose. Officers moved in and grabbed 2 people near Jackson and 9th Streets. KTVU's Rob Malcolm is live there with the very latest. Rob.
At that apartment building, Ross.
We know that they were looking for one bank robber. They wound up getting 2 people. Did they believe one of them is the bank robber, or they're still looking for a third suspect now?
Gather evidence.
Okay, live tonight in San Jose. Thank you.
Yes, I'm Aliana Gomez.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Ross Palumbo.
Well, it's been closed all day at this hour.
The northbound side remains closed because of a major mudslide there. KTVU South Bay reporter Jesse Gary at Summit Road now on the impact of the closure. Right, thanks a lot, Mark. Tonight's rain is causing big concerns, especially in one San Francisco neighborhood, still trying to clean up from that huge mess from the last round of rain early yesterday morning.
Yeah, the storm drained Monty.
As flood insurance. Ross and Aliana.
Wow.
I know, Monty, our hearts go out to those people who've gone through this over and over and over
That's
again.
Horrifying.
Yeah, this time around because of that raw sewage. Has anyone gotten sick?
That is going to happen, you guys.
Yeah, we heard that. $2 billion. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, wow.
All right, Monty Francis, thank you.
Some problems out there.
All I heard was 70 degrees in Santa Cruz.
That's all I had to say. Yeah, just and
59.
Yeah, we got to get the steroids out.
I couldn't
golf.
keep
What's
my eyes
going
off
on?
the shot there.
Calm down. No steroids in golf.
Put the basketball down and tie your shoe, right? I mean, that's what's going to happen. But,
Wow.
yeah, so there's something you don't see every day.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
like
funny.
something I would do. You know, that's like.
Except your
does
shoes
that?
don't have laces.
You got to take advantage of that opportunity. The ball's right there. Hey, I'm going to go in and grab it.
I was talking about me taking the
Exactly.
ball, not
Oh, okay. I thought it was the tie of the shoe.
10 o'clock news on KTVU Fox 2 starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Aliana Gomez.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Ross Palumbo. Listen to these words: vile, filthy people. Those are the hate-filled names scrawled out in a letter to a South Bay mosque. And now tonight, identical letters have surfaced across the state. KTVU's Monty Francis is live in San Jose with the very latest on this hate and this new connection. Monty.
Ross.
And Monty, what about the community out there? What kind of support are they giving the mosque right now?
There's actually been a lot of support, Ross. Very encouraging for them, Ross.
All right, Monty Francis live for us tonight in San Jose. Thank you.
New attendant accident on the Central Expressway is under investigation.
The San Francisco Muni system was apparently hacked today, forcing them to hand out free rides. Computer screens on fare machines were reading out of service, so Muni let riders pass for free to keep the traffic moving. A spokesperson, though, would not confirm exactly what went wrong with the system. They hope to have that system running correctly by tomorrow.
Turning now to the weather as we take a live look at the conditions tonight. Meteorologist Mark DeMaio is here with a look at that.
Yeah, the big question, how much more rain is on the way?
yeah, in fact, right now we have another band of rain in the 5-day outlook.
He's known as Petaluma Pete, and his piano playing right here is famous. Coming up at 10:30, see why community is now rallying around his wife.
But first, an Oakland school goes up in flames. The sheriff's deputies are on the lookout tonight for their arrest.
A fiery crash in the South Bay, and take a look at this. It happened on southbound 101, just north of Story Road. Officers and firefighters were on scene right here trying to put those flames out. Apparently, a driver rear-ended a big rig. He had only minor injuries. The CHP arrested him, though, on suspicion of DUI after he failed this sobriety test.
Fire inspectors are searching.
Fox 2 News.
Shoppers were out again today for Small Business Saturday. The idea is to support local businesses to boost the economy in your own community. Several places are offering big deals, and some are even hosting special shopping events. American Express started the first Small Business Saturday some 6 years ago. Since then, the event has gained popularity. The company says more than 95 million people went out to shop at small local businesses last year. Today, San Francisco's Fairmont Hotel put its giant gingerbread house on display. Look at this, a sure sign the holidays are here. It's 2 stories and stands 22 feet high, 23 feet wide. The house is made of thousands of baked gingerbread bricks, all held together by 1,200 pounds of icing. Planning for this year's sweet structure began all the way back in July. The Fairmont's gingerbread house is actually the largest in California. Donations during the viewing benefit the Do It for the Love Foundation. The gingerbread house will be on display through January.
Still tracking some rain right now across.
A somber procession today for the Wayne State University police officer killed in the line of duty. 29-year-old officer Colin Rose was shot in the head on Tuesday while stopping to question a man about car break-ins near the campus in Detroit. Rose died the very next day. That suspect was taken into custody and now faces murder charges. Rose was a 5-year veteran of the force and was engaged to be married. His funeral is set for next week. In Georgia, a memorial service was held today for a U.S. Marshal also killed in the line of duty. Service Deputy Commander Patrick Carruthers was shot and killed by a fugitive in southeast Georgia just more than a week ago. He was 53 years old and a 26-year veteran of the U.S. Marshal Service. Carruthers was part of a team executing a warrant for an extremely dangerous fugitive when he was killed in South Carolina. The fugitive was also shot and killed. Carruthers will be buried Tuesday in Virginia. Coming up, you probably know him as Petaluma Pete, the local man famous for his music and his piano skills. Up next, the unexpected news that no one ever hopes to get and the much-needed show of support as the community rallies behind his wife.
And if you're looking to refinance your home, the city of Petaluma's and at community events.
New information tonight about that Northern California mother who was abducted more than 3 weeks ago. Sherry Papini was found near I-5 in Yolo County early Thanksgiving morning. The mother of two was about 150 miles from where she disappeared near Redding. Well, the Sacramento Bee is reporting that Papini was found chained to something and heavily battered. Papini was reunited with her husband and family after getting some medical attention. Now deputies will only say they are searching for two women armed with a handgun and a dark SUV.
A serious warning for parents tonight printed on the box.
New figures tonight show that mortgage rates are on the rise. Jerry Willis explains why those rates aren't showing any signs of dropping back down anytime soon.
Fox Business.
Wildfires continue to burn throughout Israel tonight as help continues to join Israeli crews on the fire lines.
The arrest made in the case and why officials now think this is terror related. Coming up next.
And in weather, still tracking some.
In Israel tonight, a massive brush fire continues to burn just outside of Jerusalem, and Israeli police say they've arrested nearly 24 suspects.
The arrests come as officials are now saying the suspects are using the arson as a form of terrorism.
John Huddy has the very latest from Jerusalem.
Fox News.
Meanwhile, back here at home, take a look at this. It was slow going for people heading to the Sierra this afternoon. As you can see, the Highway Patrol handled a number of spinouts and crashes on the icy roads here. Our Mark Tamayo has a closer look at the conditions right now. Mark.
Yeah, in fact, they still have chain controls right now. Actually, it won't be a bad day.
Oh, right. Looking a little better tomorrow.
Looking better.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Well, that does it for us tonight on the 10 o'clock news. Sports Wrap is coming up next. And coming up, a lot of big games in college football for this rivalry week.
Yes, and the Warriors facing a tough Minnesota team in another back-to-back game in this young season. Joe Fonzie's up next in sports.